Hello. So today we have ourselves an Ask Me Anything. We have got our Discord to come for and ask a bunch of questions and see how it goes. You know, maybe like a little heart to heart, a little chat to chat, a little talk to talk. And we go in early with a question that clearly isn't a heart to heart type of question. This is how big? This is how big is my heart? How big is my YouTube channel? How big is, what are you asking? How big is what? How big is my bank account? How big is my subscriber count? Not big enough, gotta keep moving, let's go. What do you think is your biggest mistake / missed opportunity in your career? Ooh. My biggest mistake or missed opportunity is in a myriad of things. My brain, it likes to think. It still does now, but I'm better at handling it and tackling it and understanding how to utilize it to the right way. But back in the day, I think like I'd have a lot of great ideas and never execute on them because I overthink too much. So I won't do them. And then maybe instead I'll tell someone the idea so they could do it instead. Or I would just say it out loud and just not do it, you know? And I'd be a bit more like all talk, no action. So a lot of my like New resolutions for a couple of years in a row was like, oh, this year you're gonna be more action, less talk. So that you stay silent, but you do what you're supposed to do in your head. I've got a lot better at that over the years, and I think anyone knows who knows me, I still overthink everything. That's not how my brain is. I don't know how it works. I'm just wired to be hyper aware at all times. It's like even like my surroundings, I'm always aware of what's going on around me, and like my brain's like processing 1,000 things. What actually means, I don't know. I don't know why it exists, but it's how I am. So that would be my missed opportunity, because I feel like literally I would be further in my career and I'd be doing better in my career if I just executed everything I had to this day earlier. Which is why Zerkaa Thursdays existed at one point as well, is because I was forced into posting. So by being forced into posting, I had to get out my comfort zone more and I had to just do, yeah, great, the idea is there, I've got the idea, got to do it no matter what. So that's why it existed. So it's pretty good. I saw Simon say on stream the other day, he was starting to feel burnt out with travel videos. How long do you think you guys can keep these shoots consistent? Always hit content, we can imagine they get tiring fast. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. And you'll see a very large and drastic shift in content on Sidemen probably over the next couple of weeks, because as it stood, we had left the country on average once every week as of like a couple of weeks ago. So I think it's ain't stupid. It's a crazy amount of times. I've been on like obviously including my own holidays and stuff. I've been on like, it was a silly amount of flights. It's like 20 plus flights already in 2023. And yeah, like I think what the issue actually is, it's not about like the videos themselves. It's more about you get burnt out on like your schedule. Like I'll be like in a great gym schedule, a great stream schedule, or a great work schedule, or just even like life schedule, like seeing friends, seeing family, seeing Freya. And you go away for 3 days or 2 days and you come home, you got to try and get back into schedule. And as soon as you get back into schedule, you're going away again. So that's what it was. It's more like a constant intermittent changing in your lifestyle. But it's great. You just get to see the world. Now, I'll never change it for anything. Like, I do love the fact in Sidemen, with videos, we get to go places I would never typically go and do things I wouldn't typically do. I think you can overdo it. And I think the audience is fatigued on it, and so are we currently. But on top of that, it's what works for our schedule. We had to do a lot of like the half and half things because people had different schedules. Someone would be away 1 week, someone else would be away the other week. So we had to work it out that way. So there is rhyme and reason to why we do these things. But yeah, there is a lot more studio stuff, game show stuff, UK stuff, just different stuff coming. So don't you worry. And if you like all of the videos abroad, don't worry, they're still gonna exist as well. What are you looking forward to the most this year? I don't know. Like, I'd love to say like there's a game coming out that I'd love to play or that I'm gassed for, but it's not even that. I haven't really got anything that I'm actually guaranteed looking forward to right now. Oh, actually, the Sidemen's 10th anniversary is this year, and I think, you know, there's some stuff up the sleeve. I think there's some stuff up there, surely. There's got to be. For a 10-year anniversary of the Sidemen, you got to at least do something, right? At least a big party. And, you know, and I like me a big party, so that's big. Sidemen being 10 years this year is massive when you think of it. Like, for a group to stay together 10 years and it be calm, still going, and still doing very, very well. If anything, doing better than usual. And I think that's a pretty bloody good achievement, actually. When are we getting new music? Look, Tommy T makes some songs occasionally. Zerkaa doesn't. But I have said, for the fun of it, I'll happily jump on one of Randolph's songs this year. He does this song every week. I'll try and hop on one for the fun of it, as just Josh. But who knows, you know? The world is your oyster, and like I said, don't overthink things. Just do something. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Oh, no. Because I'd say, like, a baguette isn't a sandwich. It's a baguette. It's like a roll. I'd call it a baguette. It's a baguette. I wouldn't even call it anything else. I wouldn't say, I can have that sandwich, please. A sandwich is two pieces of bread and then a filling inside. A baguette is a baguette. Cut it. And then, you know, you have it and you put something inside that. Hot dog is very similar. It's a bun, you cut it, and it's a specific bun for a hot dog. So a hot dog is a hot dog, not a sandwich. That's my answer. What's the most Sidemen have ever been fined by a company / location. There's been a couple of them. I don't know which ones I can and can't say, and why I can say them, why I can't say them, because whenever that stuff happens, who knows, like, someone come and sue you, especially if they're in America or something, you know? I did a YouTube short showing one where Ethan broke the like dunking machine, but that was fine. That was just helping them repair it. That's not a big issue. That obviously makes sense. It definitely is in the thousands. Obviously, sometimes we've been fined, not necessarily fined. Sometimes we've paid for stuff and then not used it, but we've lost our money because of it. And that's probably where we've lost the most money, opposed to being fined. Where like, you know, like if we've cancelled on something, whether like our plans changed or we had to like end up cancelling for whatever reason, and we've not used something we paid for, that's when it'd happen. And we lose our deposit or something, and deposit ended up being massive. But it's definitely in the thousands. It's definitely in like the several thousands, unfortunately. Who else was booked in the cancelled Sidemen Tinder with H? I don't know. Was it just H? Nah, there was others in there as well. I don't know. I actually don't remember. I guess it was gonna be called like Sidemen Tinder Rapper Edition, maybe? I think maybe we did the YouTube edition, maybe we did the Rapper Edition. Because obviously there's so many editions you can do of Tinder, right, realistically, and we still could, but I think it needs a new format now. But hey, who knows? You know, who knows where this year takes us? Who knows what videos will come out of this year? If you had one chance to go back in time to change one thing in your life, what would it be and why? I never get to ask these kind of questions. I haven't got an answer, and I feel like it sucks, but it doesn't suck. It means that I've not, like, you know, like, something I'd change is I would not even think somewhere and do something. I would have changed how I'd acted on something, but I don't know what it would be specifically. If I could go back and change one thing in time, I would have released Illuminate and it would have been over my head. And yeah, that's the one thing I would do. Screw it, why not? Let's carry on that meme for now. Name 3 celebrities who turned down a collab. I don't think we've necessarily been turned down. We've ended up turning them down because either we've asked them to collab and they've asked for, or their agent most likely, or most of the time even, has asked for a fee, and then we'd then chase that fee and say, what's the fee? And then they come back with saying absurd. So then we turn those people down. So we turned them down. They've just asked saying absurd. It's not worth, they're not as big as they think they are, kind of vibe. Obviously, I want Gordon Ramsay still, putting that out into like the world. I think we still need to try and secure like a Ronaldo or Messi. If we're gonna be the Sidemen, we need to be securing these people. You know, we need like a Ronaldo or Messi for a football video. How many football videos have we done? We need to have like an Mbappe, Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar. Any of those, or any of the OGs when it comes to football, you know? Like Beckham, or I don't know, any of them. In fact, I feel like we can secure like a Ferdinand, we can secure also English lot, to be fair. That's probably feasible. But yeah, I don't think anyone's actually turned us down yet. I haven't got the juice for you. There's no tea to give you. I wish there was tea, but there isn't any. I'm thinking, just in case I've got the answer wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is it. Would you kick a hamster for £100? No. This is like Dr. Pepper. Actually, no. You may have seen it with a Pepsi Max, which is kind of cheating a little bit, right? Because, and I drank less of this recently too, because it is meant to be 0 calories, 0 sugar, but you know, it's still got sweeteners in it, still got other stuff. It's better than Dr. Pepper, and I have been on a health kit recently. I've been like eating really healthy and doing really well. What game do you wish your numbers on YouTube so you could play it more? Oh, you know what? I like this question. A game that has more numbers on YouTube that I would like. Custom Zombies, I would love to bang. I'm gonna just give names of everything. I would love Custom Zombies to bang, because that'd be cool. I wish that any mini golf, I wish it banged, because I'd love it. You know, I love me some mini golf. I could do golf with friends. I could do golf fit. I could do other new games that come out. It'd be sick if just Let's Plays did well. Like they're not really, they're kind of falling off really in this grand scheme of things on YouTube, unless you're like literally a hardcore Let's Play channel like Rad Brad or someone. Yeah, that would be cool. If there was one game, maybe I'd say Custom Zombies for now, because I played it recently. GTA's been doing well on this channel recently, to be fair, which is good. I'm gonna try and build that up some more, do some more GTA with the Mandem boys. Just trying, like, I feel like if the audience, if you guys get used to seeing the Mandem boys play games with me, like I've done Zombies and GTA recently with them, and mini golf. You get used to them. It's like old school Sidemen, really. When people don't watch my Twitch, they have no idea who these guys are, and I understand it's confusing, but after a while, you know what, these guys are quite fun. Because then there's a lot of opportunities for videos that we can make and games we can play then. Ever give up YouTube for a career in music videography? No, heard nightmares about all these industries. That's the thing. I'm so happy that I'm in YouTube. I'm so happy that we're like self-employed. I'm the one in charge typically, because it's like a control freak thing anyway. Not necessarily Sidemen being in charge. I'm saying like as a Sidemen, we're in charge and we make the decisions for ourselves. And we choose the creatives that we do. They're so important. And I haven't got to leap through lawyers and like labels, and like I haven't got to have my vision shut down by someone else, so I can just enjoy what I've got. Like if it's my video, it doesn't matter. Like my say goes. Like, if I want a certain way of it being edited, I can have it. And I think that's the key. And I think that's basically in being a YouTuber. I have some freedom in my career, which I think is what is a great thing to like, be able to strive towards and actually have and enjoy it in a career. Over your YouTube career, how much you spent on FIFA packs? Ah, see, look, Sam wants to procure himself a title. You know what? You actually, you are making me feel sick because I'm deeping it. Because it's years on years on years. And I know that during like, what period was it? Maybe it was the COVID period. I spent stupid money on it. We do streaming and I was doing lightning rounds every single week. And I have a little team, I have a little counter at the bottom right for the promo, but I've got 46 of these, 46-foot birthdays. It was stupid. I think I spent like 70 grand that year or more on FIFA packs. I think conservatively, it's over 150,000. But obviously the argument is it's an investment and I have made that back. But it probably actually, that's conservative. I actually think it might be close to like $250,000. Not sure how I feel about that, but profit. I feel comfortable in saying profit. Also, it's a great way that you can watch me and don't do what I do. Like if I'm spending crazy amounts, it's a great way outlet for you just to watch it opposed to doing it yourself. You know, maybe the feed's a little bit of a thing for you. When will the Sidemen Club F1 drivers? We did film something for Lando, with Lando at some point, but we didn't end up using it. And maybe we'll do it in F1 23. I'm gonna ask him if he's down, just to do like, we do like a race against him or like a virtual GP against him. But will it be with Sidemen? I don't know. I would love to do some kind of F1 collab in general, like main channel with Sidemen. Racing's hard to cover and be entertaining. Because a lot of it's under a helmet and you have like, you know, it doesn't really translate as well personality-wise sometimes. Same with go-karting. I'd love to do go-karting stuff, but I think that's the same kind of thing. Unless you like a chip version, you like a storytelling vibe. Any F1 drivers out there, if you're down, we can work on something, some kind of concept, whether it's in gaming, whether it's in actual racing or anything else. Always down. If you were locked in your office for 24 hours, how many videos do you think you could make? If I was like, there's guns outside and they say, make videos now, I'd bang out reactions like crazy because I would just sit there and I wouldn't even stop recording. I would just press record and watch YouTube and react, and make a ton of videos. That's a sad reality of YouTube. People say like, why do you react to this? Or why do you react to yourselves? Or like, why does Siren Reacts only do this? And it's just like, ultimately, as a YouTuber, it's your career, man. A lot of times you're driven by numbers. And I may post a reaction to, let's use last week's example. I may post a reaction to Talia Mar's funniest moments and it gets 1 of 10 and it gets like 160k views. And then at the same time, on the flip side, make a video where like we get Chiellini to pick what game you play on Steam and it gets 30k views, you know? And it's like, oh, this one was quick, took no effort or time. And this one was still quite quick, but you know, a bit more effort to it, a bit more thought out process. So I would just make loads of reactions and it'd be a lot. I think I can make a lot. Like, let's say 8 minutes is what is one video. I think that means every 10 minutes you could react. So I think you could do 6 an hour, but be realistic and do 5 an hour. So realistically, what, within 24 times 5? So what, at 120? Around that. What's the most a Sidemen night out has cost? If it's a Sidemen night out, I don't know. Like these clubs can be expensive and extortionate, which is like they charge all these crazy fees to have a table, minimum spend, and you get there and then you have to buy these bottles and you have to spend the money initially to get those bottles to come over to you, and they bring out the bottles and go, hey, and that adds loads of premium to it. So you end up paying like £500 for a Grey Goose, or that's a good like a cheaper club. So honestly, I think it's over £10,000 on a night out. Saying that, like if it's all just a night, my 30th birthday party, I paid for myself, and that costs some money. I had free bar for everyone for like 250 guests, but it was very, very sick, and I remember it forever. So it's worth it, you know. It's very much worth it. It's gonna be in America somewhere, and it's gonna be like Vegas, and end up being like 10, 15k, I think probably. Do you think the Sidemen will go on for 5 more years? I don't see why not. 15 years is possible, it's feasible, but what it looks like may change, and that's the thing, right? So 5 years ago, I think, even longer than that maybe actually, when before this track season, it was like, oh, this is probably gonna come to an end now. It's been fun while it lasted, and then we like revitalized it, come back. Sidemen Sundays existed, they didn't exist back then. And then from Sidemen Sundays, it's been like year on year growth and progression. Still is doing that. And as of now, I think 2023 is still our best year. It may be very close to like 2021. Because 2021 had a crazy good start. I had like a holiday and a Tinder and something else really early on. So maybe in 5 years' time, I think we'll still be about, still be the Sidemen, but what we do will be different. We're going to do weekly Sidemen Sundays, like 3 to 4 a week on more Sidemen, daily reacts, Side Plus, all these things. Whether that order's the same, I don't know. I can see there being a shift in content, what we do. Like everyone always said about the model of like switching back to doing 1 every 2 weeks on Sidemen Sunday and making them bigger and better. And some said about doing it monthly and making it like a Top Gear special every month. Meet up, we're all healthy, like matter of families they've got to look after, schedules will change, lots of things will change, so who knows, but hopefully, and I think so. At the same time as well, we got products, you know, we got a vodka company, we got to shill this to the moon, we got sides, we got more projects coming as well, we had our side cards, who knows, be more of those eventually one day, who knows. There's still many more projects coming your way and more things to be cool. So yeah, no, we'll be around. But for the title and thumbnail, if you want it, no, I think the Sidemen will be ending in the next 5 years, honestly. Maybe in the next year, maybe next couple of days. Who knows? Hope you enjoyed a little heart to heart, like very just waffle thing. I know people like little waffle content. Some don't. Some want the very much like bang, 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 bang. But some people like to have like a bit more laid back approach to videos and chill and chat. So there you go. If you want to do more of these in the future, let me know and I will. I am thinking about doing a Reddit video soon. So if you go to my subreddit, make a post, get me some thumbnail and titles, I can do my first one on this channel. And we can bring that back like a Reddit Monday type beat on ZerkaaPlays if you want. Anyway, leave a like, subscribe. Goodbye.